Moving on. Resident Evil.
I've heard of it.
Capcom's Resident Evil division is focusing on VR, developing new technologies to create VR games. We could imagine virtual reality Resident Evil is in our future.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I kind of like it because the Resident Evil games, with the exception of 4, that I've enjoyed the most are the ones where I can't control anything. And VR, generally speaking, is still kind of clunky and makes you feel a little lost and disoriented. So, if I'm walking around with not all that much of a measure of control and things jumping in front of my face, screaming at me all the time.
You support the classic Resident Evil control scheme of not being of
absolutely.
You're one of those defenders.
I am one of those people.
Jared,
yeah, it's part of what made it awful. I mean, 4 is amazing. 4 is superb.
Yeah.
And it's a very different kind of game. But no, I think, all joking aside, VR horror, absolutely. Sign me up. I want scary things. I want ambient things. I want to be peek over my shoulder, frightened. That sounds fantastic.
Did you hear what their kitchen demo was that they mentioned in this article?
I have not seen the demo, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, it was like you put on a VR headset and then there's like some creepy stuff happening around you, but you're strapped to a chair.
Yeah.
And you have to like saw yourself out of a
Justin
chair.
doesn't like scary stuff.
So it works in the context of you having something on your face that's preventing you from seeing a little bit, and then that you also are stuck in.
Like a face hugger.
And you don't really have to play the game. You just watch it.
I don't want anything to do with that. The idea of I get so freaked out just playing spooky games to begin with that if I can physically turn my head and look over my shoulder and there's some spooky beast, there's some spooky behind me that I didn't know was there, I would lose my goddamn mind. No, I don't want. VR horror will literally kill someone. It's only a matter of time. They'll have a heart attack.
Well, the first game that ever killed somebody was Battlezone, right? And that was the most VR-like arcade game.
Yeah, a guy had a heart attack
kill someone,
right?
Really?
Yeah, from the intensity. Trying too hard to get to that volcano, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, so far away. But that is a VR experience, so we have direct evidence.
Horror is one of those things that, for people that do like, I'm not joking, I literally want nothing to do with this, but for people that are into spooky games, they like being scared, they like that feeling,
Do you not like spooky movies?
No, I don't like anything. I don't like being spooked.
Do you hate Halloween?
Yeah, well, no, I like Halloween the holiday a lot because I like the fun of dressing up and the mischief element. But I don't like slasher. I don't like any of that.
Did you ever
Well,
go
what
to
about
haunted
monster
houses?
stuff?
I don't like haunted houses. Are you kidding me?
What about just like cool monsters in movies? Like
Yeah, I like cool monsters.
Okay.
We had an Oculus here.
But not stabby stuff.
About a year ago, an Oculus Rift here, and there was this silly roller coaster demo. And it was neat because you go over that top hill and you really did feel that little that you get when you're going over a roller coaster hill. So that convinced me that if I'm going to play a horror game in this, it really might frighten me. Especially with surround sound.
I played Alien with the Oculus.
What was that like?
Isolation.
I didn't do that.
It just felt like playing a video game. It didn't really hit me. But the roller coaster did. Because in the roller coasters, what really freaked me out in that is that, and I played a couple of these, you can stand up or in your roller coaster seat, which you're used to just sitting there, and maybe you're feeling the heights of where you are, but you can turn around and look behind what's going on in the roller coaster. And you never get to do that in real life. And it's amazing. And I did that last time I was on a roller coaster safely. I just kind of turned around and looked behind what goes on back there, and it's just as entertaining as what goes on ahead.
I want to play Metal Gear Solid 5 with VR so that every time I turn around, D-Horse is just standing there. Like that thing where he sneaks up on you when you call him and just turn around.
He's always there.
That happens in The Witcher too. There's some weird horse apparition AI going on in games.
Who wins in a fight between D-Horse and Roche?
D-Horse.
D-Horse, yeah.
He'll poop on him.
He can poop on him.
Mechanically, this is interesting because most Resident Evils are third person. So to play a Resident Evil game in the first person where you don't see your character, you control them in the first person will be... I don't think that's a deal breaker or anything, but that's totally a not insignificant consideration that has to be made.
Yeah. Some quotes from Capcom's Integrated Report 2015 read, "At present, we are focusing our energy on challenging the virtual reality game market. In this terrifying world, you can twist and turn as you like, but there's no escaping the creatures closing in on you until you remove your VR headset and return to reality, that is."
So they say.
Yeah.
We've all seen that not work out.
Currently, we are building a new game development engine able to support VR, which is the hottest market right now, while simultaneously developing titles for current game consoles. We have just set sail on our latest voyage. It's very dramatic reading for a corporate financial report.
I wish EA was saying this because Dead Space would be the perfect candidate.
I wonder if that's embellished, the actual Japanese
anniversary, right?
Yesterday was the anniversary. Yeah.
The Japanese report probably says, "Yeah, we're starting now," and then when they translate it into English, they're
just embellish the whole thing. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's too bad what happened to Dead Space. I loved the first game. I liked the second game.
Yeah, but
and
it
I
wasn't
didn't even
the first game.
I didn't even bother with
Did you
the
play
third one.
Extraction?
Which one was that?
That's the shooter
the
on
iPad
Wii.
one.
No, I didn't play that.
Oh, no, that one,
Yeah, that is fun. Give that a try. That's a really good time
It'd be
there for a
hard to
couple
go back
hours.
and play that.
Probably not
Yeah.
going to give it a try.
Probably wouldn't look very good right now.
It doesn't look great.
First
but
Dead
it's
Space was
a lot
great
of
though.
fun.
It's so slow moving.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, and you want to move slowly. There's very few games that make me want to slow down, and man, that one does.
Yeah.
With VR, oof.
It was real good.
Those skin monsters, man. Worst
of them.
type of monster.